Hi, this video is about Pandas, Python Pandas, and using Pandas to manipulate two tables, two data set, and combining them into one and displaying them into a bar chart. So this data set will be using the English Premier League 2022-2023 season. Basically, the two data is the number of goals that the players score and the number of assists that the player give. So the first two part, as you can see here, we are defining the path to the Excel sheet. The Excel sheet I will include in my blog, and the link is below this video later. You can download the Excel sheet if you are interested in using this data. You are free to use. And after we have set a path, we shall call Pandas to extract the data into a data frame by using pd.readExcel. And we shall use the head function to display the data. And here on this line is we are dropping one axis, which is the leftmost axis in the Excel sheet, which is the index column provided by Pandas. So we are not interested in the index column. We just want the rank, player name, club, country, and goals as the column header. We do not want the index column header. So we drop it, and it is the first column. So we drop the unnamed column. Later you can see in the Excel sheet what I meant by this. So after we have dropped it, we display the sample of the data frame using the head function. As you can see here, this is the goals data. And next we are doing for the assist data here. We are doing the same thing, call into a data frame, remove the column that we do not need, and display it to show us the visual of the data that everything is in order and correct. And here we are displaying the top 16. After we display, we shall combine these two data together. What we are trying to do is we are trying to put this assist column into here, and we are combining the data based on the player name. That is Haaland. Erling Haaland will have the 8 assists will come side by side to these 36 goals. So that's the next step we're going to do. So we shall merge the two data frame with player name as the column value, common column value. And now we shall manipulate the assist table first, and that is to include that we only are interested in the player and assist column only. The rest we are not interested. So we shall only include using the LOC slicing function of Pandas, which use labels as a selection. We reference with comparison to ILOC, which use index numbers for the rows and column. So here we shall tell log that we want all rows and only player and assist column. So we put it in another square bracket here. Do take note. After which we shall use the merge function to merge the two data frame, the df goals. Here, the df assist, which is we have already sliced up, and we shall merge them based on the player name. And then we shall display the first 20 to have a visual of the data frame. As you can see here, we have this first part is the goals, and this is the assists. So the assist, the player name does not come up twice because it is a common value that we are using to compare. So Pandas will know that you just want it one time. So based on the similar player name, you'll put the assist beside in the next column beside the goals. So after we have combined this data and we have checked that the data, the visually is okay, we shall plot using a matplotlib. So here you can see that first we only select the 15 rows because we don't want the chart to be too long, but it's up to individual. So we shall further slice this combined data, df goal assist, further slice it now we are using the ilog, which is based on the index value. So the first 15 rows in all columns. So as ilog does not include the last index, the last index is actually -1. So it's actually 0 to 14. And 0 to 14 will give you 15 records. So you must take note that ilog, the last index here, is actually -1. It does not include. And we want all the column. And now we shall set the chart parameters. So using the data frame, we shall use the dot plot function. In the data frame, we are telling the plot that we want the player name, the goal and assist. So the player name will be in the x-axis. The goal and assist will be the y variable. Then after which we use the dot plot function. And inside the function, we have 3 parameters. One is the kind, the other title, and the other x. The kind is basically you are telling matplotlib that you want a bar chart. The title is just the title of the chart. And this x-axis is just to display the name in the x variable, to use the player name as the x labels here. Without putting this x equal to player name, you will just come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by using this player name column, you can see that here below we have all the player name displayed in the x-axis. And now we shall set the label for the x and the y. This the x using the dot set x label. Set the x-axis to player name, and we set the y-axis to goals and axis using the set dot y label. So now we have the final chart, and you can see that the data is very clearly displayed. Who scored the highest and who has in terms of goals, and who scored the highest in terms of assists. That's Mo Salah and Saka from Arsenal. In terms of assists, they are the highest among the top 15. And this data is sorted based on the number of goals from the highest to the lowest. So, but for the assist, is not sorted, it's a random. So, but since it's color coded, you can clearly see that in terms of number of assists, which one is more superior compared to the rest. So guys, thank you for watching this video. The file link of the 2 Excel sheet will be included below in this video, which is in my blog. And thank you once again for watching, and hope you will enjoy this post. Thank you.